Hi friends, Mickey Makis here and welcome to Out the Back Door. Today I found mangoes on sale, so I'm going to be canning them up. Come join me. One of the reasons I like canned mango is you can use it in so many different ways. I put it in with my yogurt, I mixed it in with my cottage cheese. You can top it on top of pancakes and waffles, anything like that, or on ice cream. You can make mango ice cream out of your canned mango. I'm going to also be making frozen yogurt out of it. Yes, mango frozen yogurts. I'm going to be canning these in pint jars today, and I've got them heating in the oven right now on 225 degrees Fahrenheit. I also have my water bath canner on right now. I've got the water heating up in there. I've got my Tatler lids in a little pot back there. I'm going to be warming those up pretty quick. But the first thing you want to do is make sure that you wash the outsides of your mangoes, because being you're cutting into them, whatever was on the outside you would be putting into your fruit. So make sure that you wash them really well first. All right, first thing I need to do after they're washed is I'm going to start cutting these up. So let me show you how to cut a mango in case you don't know how. I did try to pick out mangoes that were almost ripe because I knew it was going to be a couple of days before I got to them. I may have a couple of them that are overly ripe, but as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be making frozen yogurt out of them. So if I have mangoes that are too soft for canning, I'll use those in that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel the little stem off. If you notice, you have a wide section this way. This way it is narrow, and that's how we're going to be cutting alongside of the seed. So I'm just going to put it like on the stem end down, and I'm just going off just a little bit off the center. You can kind of feel the pit in there, and you're going to follow down. All right, now you can kind of see the pit in here. All right, now we're going to do the other side the same. All right, so I've got those two halves off. So you can kind of see the shape of the pit here. I still have a little bit of meat on the outside here. I was going to use it in the canning, but I've decided what I'm doing is I'm cutting it up. I really want that frozen yogurt. So, I'm just going to trim the very end off here, and then you're going to follow the pit, but don't cut into the pit. Okay, do the other side. Now you're going to have extra fruit, the meat still on the pit here. And if you want to save these and make like a mango vinegar, go ahead and do that. I'm just tossing all my scraps to the side there for now. All right, so as far as the sides here, like I said, I'm just going to be chopping these up randomly. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to be making a mash out of that anyway when I make my yogurt. Mango is fibrous. You may notice some of that when you're cutting it up. All right, now these sections that we've just done here, I'm just going to score it lengthwise 3 times. The center one I'm going all the way through. You don't want to slice all the way through to begin with on your 2 cuts. And then cut in half on that one. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of like fillet these off. There's many different ways that you can peel a mango. This is just the fastest way that I found to be able to do this when I'm canning. Also, if you plan on making a vinegar, you can use the peels also. All right, So now I've just got sections like this. The shorter ones I'll cut into like thirds. The longer ones, 4 pieces. These are just kind of bite-sized. Alright, now scrape that up, throw it in my bowl, and I will continue doing these. Okay, I've got all the mango chopped up and everything, and I'm going to jar these up. I just pulled my jars out of the oven. I had them sitting in there for about a half an hour at 225 degrees Fahrenheit. I have my canner going right now. I've got the heat underneath that, and it's almost to a boil. Alright, I'm going to leave about just shy of a 1-inch head space in these. I also have a syrup on the stove heating up right now. I'm making a light syrup for this. So for every 4 cups of water that I used, I put in 1 cup of white sugar. Now I wasn't sure how many jars I was going to get out of this. So I did get 12 jars prepared. Doesn't look like I'm going to need them. Because like I said, ooh, I'm looking forward to making that mango frozen yogurt. That just really sounds good right now. Alright, I'm going to keep filling these up. Okay, I only ended up with 7 pints of the mango. And now I'm going to put my simple syrup in. And like I said, just shy of a 1-inch head space is what I'm leaving in this. Okay, make sure that you're going to be debubbling your jars. And if you need to add more of the syrup to bring it back up to level, then go ahead and do that. Remember to wipe your rims down. I've got a wet paper towel here to make sure they're good and clean. I can hear my canners boiling right now. Alright, my tattlers are all scalded. If you've never used reusable lids before and you'd like to give it a try, I did do a video on how to properly use the Tattler lids. I'll leave a link for that so that you can check it out if you'd like. Alright, get the bands on. Okay, I'm going to get these into my canner right now, my water bath canner, and I'm going to bring it up to a boil once my jars are in there. And once I do, I'm going to time it for 20 minutes. And once 20 minutes is done, then I'll remove these from the water. After my 20 minutes was up, I did turn the heat off and let them sit for another 5 minutes before I'm removing them. Well, I'm going to let these sit overnight, and then I'll remove the bands and wash up the jars and everything. I'll label them and get them down into the pantry. But this is one jar that I do have left from the last time I made it. And I tell you what, this is so good. So it was super easy to make. Hope you give this a try. And if you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing, give me a thumbs up, and share. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below because I would like to hear from you. So until next time, enjoy your day. God bless.